Two heroes on a quest that begins now.
Hey, what's up and welcome to another Bunktastic, yo. Whoa! What's going on, Jared, man?
Nothing, brother. Just hanging out with you.
It's good to see you, dude.
It's always great to see you, my man.
I feel like it's been like a week.
It's coming off a little vacay for us, but not for you.
Why?
As in our listener.
Oh.
Or you. There you go.
I always forget.
Yeah, what you shouldn't, because we always have a third guest here now, Kyle.
camera.
The third eye, which is the many eyes.
I'm watching you now, too, boy. Sneaky and
They're your
freaky.
friends. Why are you hating
I
on
just-
them?
I'm
Why you
fucking
always? You're always so suspicious.
I hate everybody and myself.
Mama told me never to talk to strangers.
Stranger danger, boy. How you doing today, man?
Great. Can't complain, man. Just, living the greatness that we call life. Enjoying it. Trying to, played some, was it number 3, I think?
What?
Third week in a row. I boxed today.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Played a round versus, he's from Tijuana, Mexico. What's his name? Can't remember his name. He's from
Jose?
I cannot remember. You'll know. Can't remember.
You fighting him?
He was after Ugly Joe, I think, in it. Who'd you?
The guy with the mohawk?
Yeah.
Shit. The fire, right? It's fire something.
Something like that.
I knocked
Whatever.
him the fuck out, dude.
Yeah,
he was
had
a
around
fan
him.
of the jab. That guy really loved getting punched square in the fucking face.
I overwhelmed him.
Oh, shit. Did you even yell that? Power overwhelming.
Oh, my God. No, I wish I did. I
have.
had to spare that energy and send it to my fist, just so.
Oh, shit.
I was getting tired, man. It gets exhausting if you just shadow box hard for like 3 minutes. Yeah, it was a round.
Dude.
I did it in a round.
I love it. I'm having a lot of fun with the boxing. I got Beat Saber.
So did I. It's
That
great.
is cool. I did the first 2 levels. Enjoyed.
The first 2.
Yeah, just it. I just
They're
tried
fun.
it. They're fun.
Wait until you get to the levels where you can only use your dominant hand. I don't know which one you're using. Is like blue and
Right's my bluey.
right. So yeah, there's a couple.
You're
You're gonna be there.
I'm a master it, dude.
It's not. You're not just doing it. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold the things by the ropes and nunchuck them.
Have you done? Oh, so you haven't done any of the movement ones, hand movement ones, where you're restricted or you have to go a certain amount. Like,
Not yet. I will tonight.
one of them I didn't.
Crush
I skipped over because my puny arms can't handle the endurance of going 900 meters.
Oh shit! All right, I gotta check this out, man. No, I've been playing Warcraft, dude. I'm back into World of Warcraft Shadowlands expansion hardcore. We're gonna get deep. I'm gonna nerd out on you and everybody else. I'm gonna nerd. I'm nerding.
Hold on.
What up?
You didn't even let a man prepare for it. You just went right into it, man. You just
Went into what? World of Warcraft?
No, the
Oh, okay. Let him prepare. All right, open your mouth, Jared.
Yeah, you didn't even let me
Spread your butt
get a
cheeks.
minute to, just,
That's how I nerd.
I see you use the element of surprise. Well,
yeah, dude. You know what, dude? It's gonna be like that swordfish moment where you're gonna be. I'm gonna have you do a task, and I'm gonna start sucking your dick. Just to see if you can fucking handle it.
oh my God. Hack
This guy
into
can
the
handle
NSA,
pressure.
Jared. Well, I suck your
Like I said,
dick.
you have no clue how to hack. No fucking. You don't even try.
So fucked up, man. So fucked up.
You don't even try. You close the laptop.
Been waiting for
You
this.
put on porno. You put on porno. You really play.
Oh, it's really just an open browser?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're weak, man. Holy shit. Porn up.
So
Great.
fucking funny.
You porn. Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm in
Just
the
me.
World of Warcraft again. I spent the last week not doing any of the new stuff. Well, it's new to me. Unlocking a new race of they're called the Kaltaran. They're from Kalturus. They're like these giants. I really like them. They're like big pirates, so they like beer and pirating. You know, like big sailor. Like guys,
You can they can be
now-
creation people.
Yeah,
like you
yeah,
can create
yeah. I
a character in
unlocked
them.
it to know I could create characters that are of them race. So I made a monk one, And I just wanted I just want this giant brawler guy just punching people in the face. And
Always
like,
punching.
The monks have like 3 different classes where you can be like a tank, but it's the drunken master. You're drunk. It's called the brew master. So you're drunk and you throw kegs and you spit fire at guys. Like you light your breath, you light the alcohol. Attacks.
All right.
Or you can be like basically like the kung fu monk guy called like a windwalker or something like that, where you have like there's even a move called like a fist of 1,000 punches where you're just like it man and dudes.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
That. So I'm debating. I don't want to be a healer guy. I don't give a fuck about chi energy and healing dudes. I want to just be a big brawling drunken sailor dude fighting shit in that game. Like don't use swords or nothing. My guy just uses his fists.
Always about brawling nowadays, Kyle.
Because it's fun. I just
always.
Because there's a game I never played, but it's called Fight Night. Like as in like a knight, like K-N-I-T, like, you know, like a knight.
Oh, all right.
And there's one moment where a dude, like a blacksmith dude, is like, oh, here's a weapon for your journey. And he just grabs the sword and goes, like shares the blade because he just like, he likes punching. I like that shit.
Have you ever, what's the game? Oh, boy. I'm losing it. It's with the tiger. You're a tiger who knows Kung Fu.
Tai-Chi Wrath of the Tiger. Dude, back when Electronics Boutique was a thing,
EB.
I special ordered like this isn't like PlayStation 2 era time. By the time I even found out what that game was, I went and like special ordered it brand new from EB.
Oh,
EB,
brand new.
hello, EB Games with the Xbox rocks. I remember that's what they used to say.
And this is where the difference in childhoods comes in because I got that game used at EB Games after probably about a year of it being out.
I could never find it.
And you know, it was cool. Awesome, man. Awesome. Until like level 8, I think. 8 or 12. I don't know how many chapters it has or levels. But, you know, I got to a certain level and got halfway through it, and the disc was scratched.
That's how my Abe's Odyssey was.
Yeah, that was the greatest moment in my gaming career.
That's such... And you're like reloading and retrying. You're like rubbing the disc. You're putting it back in that fucking PlayStation.
Next to Legend of Dragoon, because apparently nobody who owned that game could take care of that motherfucking game. Nobody.
Yeah, what's up with these scumbags who could fucking take care of your shit?
Nobody. Just take care of that game, man.
Dude.
That nobody. I think I borrowed that game from 2 different people, and I guess people are buy it. I was a kid. You know what I mean? I'm young. I was a kid.
No,
but
for those of you who don't know, I don't mean to speak over you, but it was a big deal renting games like once a week. Mom, come on, let me get this game.
Exactly.
Call them up and extend it. Extend the rent, please.
Well, me, I had to make a network out and make friendships with kids who had parents that could afford it. So
is your mom gonna rent a game this week? That's how you fucking did shit.
Exactly. Yo, what are you guys
You're
playing on?
excited. No. You're like, yo, my mom's gonna rent. Oh yeah.
No, just a random buddy.
Too.
Random buddy in school. You know, you meet a new friend, talk about the games you guys own and whatever. He says he owns this. Oh, can I borrow it? But Tai-Chi, I remember specifically, I bought from EB Games.
That was cool. It had a cool cover art too.
That game was awesome altogether.
It was fun beating them up and you learn the different styles.
Yeah.
The crane one was one of the best ones where you could jump up and like shoot the chi.
Yep.
Like sting feathers down. Like
exactly.
Fun game. Your master was a praying mantis guy.
I'm trying to force a tear down my cheek right now because how saddened.
I'm pretty sure the bad guy was the dragon, right? Didn't the dragon go bad?
Can't remember. I was
cool game, cool main character that just there was one of those games that just never got a sequel. It was just cool on its own. The graphics look fucking shit now. If you go back now and be like, look at like the pixelated like just massive things of what early PlayStation was.
Outrageous.
But still cool, still fun. Yeah.
It's still fun.
Castlevania Symphony of the Night I got from EB Games the same way. But yeah, back to the World of Warcraft shit. Yeah, I'm working on a monk called Terran Monk, dude, and he's just this big brawler dude.
You're calling him Terran Monk?
No, his name is okay, so in Skyrim, I stole the idea from you. Let's backtrack. Where I like to make the same character in as many games as I can. And in Skyrim, I have an unarmed like monk guy who's basically like a drunken Nord dude who likes to just beat shit with his fists. So now I can make that same character in World of Warcraft.
That's awesome.
With like a giant dude. I named him the same name. And I'm going to just have him just... I don't know if I want to be a tank or just a DPS guy and just beat the fuck out of shit. Either way, no weapons. I'm going to constantly just have it to where I have these like fist wraps or whatever.
So let me think. So a DP... Because I'm not adverse to this kind of role-playing as you are. I like video games, but I'm not into that kind.
Excuse me.
I like FIFA. I like getting them every year.
There's no DPS in FIFA.
I don't really play.
Damage per second, Jared, if that's what you were going to ask.
No, I get that, but one of them, you have a character that can hit more, do less damage, but you hit more per second, obviously, and then the tank What does he do? Does he
tanks do a lot
take
of
damage?
Tanks rolls. Okay, whatever. We'll just break down. You have like parties of 5. In most of these MMO. I don't know. Whatever. In Warcraft, you have a tank and a healer, and you have 3 DPS. The tank's job is to get all like the enemies in the video game, all the like enemy characters. He keeps their like aggression, so they're always attacking him. And the healer's job is to like keep.
I get the heal.
Yeah. The tank's job is just to keep all the enemies just attacking him at all times, while the DPS kill the enemies while they're attacking him.
Okay.
Their job is to just basically just damage guys, kill them, and his job the tank's job is to fucking keep
and
all the enemies' attention.
And you're just to choose a guy like that. You just want a guy to do a raid with. That's your whole intention.
That's like raids and dungeons is the point of those classes. When you're out solo questing, it doesn't really fucking matter.
And have you done any raids recently?
No, not any of the new stuff.
Are you excited to?
Yeah, kind of. Because
Yeah.
Shadowlands is all the stuff I like, where it's all ghosts and
What's
weird.
going on this year? Everybody going to the grim and gloomy. It seems to be a popular theme this year.
Well, this has been a long time coming with them
With
in
WoW,
Warcraft. It's
yeah.
not the first time it's gone dark and gloomy. So
yeah, they did the first one. It seemed like that likes whatever seemed very dark. I forgot his name.
that game's cool. Well, like Warcraft has a lot of like Lovecraftian stuff in it. Like there's always this demon. I can't think of the name. I want to start Jairus or Jaraxxus or something like that. Like, did you see the first Warcraft movie?
Yeah. All right. Give me a second. Let me wipe the
crying?
tears out of my eyes.
Either way,
I'm sorry. WoW really touches a place in my heart.
Medivh, the human warlock, the guy at the end of the Warcraft movie, whatever. There was a human warlock and an orc warlock.
Carl Urban?
Yeah, Carl Urban. They were in alternate dimensions, and they were both getting played by the same demon. Like that fell energy is like demon energy.
All right.
So that one demon basically kind of corrupted both guys to open portals so their dimensions would connect, so they could also just more bullshit. It's just evil, conspiracy.
It's always evil, Kyle. It's always evil.
How do we even get into that? The fucking Warcraft movie and talking about the fell.
You're talking about the expansion,
okay.
bro.
So yeah, it's always there. The demons are always in fucking play. Lovecraftian. Warcraft's, even if you like take away like the fantasy. Oh, there's like orcs and elves and yada yada. Like there's like a lot of deep, darker shit in that world. It's always happening, and like throughout that game, you realize how like insignificant you are once you're like dealing with like you're helping out gods and like timeless beings that really don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, when you're damn it, Asgard's Wrath is the name of that Oculus game. When you're playing that game, you're that god, dude. Pretty fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's same thing, man. You understand your insignificance. Wait, what does he say? When it comes to the Force, come on.
But
Oh,
either way,
Go ahead,
I just like what were you
I'm
saying?
an idiot. I'm an idiot.
When it comes
Go
to
ahead. It was a
Force?
joke. It was a joke. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
I just like the idea of a dude who doesn't like heat. They are the weapon. Like they're so strong where it's like, fuck all your mystical swords and maces. I'm just gonna run up and punch this dragon in the fucking face. I think that's cool. Like a drunk guy,
Cannonball into him.
Yeah, just punching shit.
That would be pretty nice.
Yep. So that's what I've been doing.
How is the progress going on it?
It's cool. I got
You dying a lot?
no, not yet.
No, you kicking ass?
Yeah, man, I'm punching people, and it's cool because those giant dudes that I like, they have a passive move. Like one of their racial abilities is a haymaker. That's basically, it's literally like a falcon punch. They go like, and then they punch it, and it stuns and like shoots the person away. As opposed to
Really?
just stunning them in place. Yeah,
That's awesome.
It's dope. It's dope.
That is
it's
cool.
I think it has like a minute cooldown or something like that. So I can just punch a guy and stun him.
That's cool.
Stuns are dope.
I don't enjoy WoW. I'll be honest.
It's okay.
I enjoy.
Yeah, you're not really into MMOs. You've never really been.
I got in Destiny. I like
That's different though. That's very
That's
different.
FPS, MMO.
Kinda. That's just kind of. That's just like not really as like
It's not story driven. Real well, I guess
I don't know if
the
it's not as open. I don't know how. That's not really an MMO.
yeah.
It's just like kind of like a multiplayer RPG. I don't know. Maybe it is. Just not as deep and layered.
Why wouldn't it be an
It's a
MMO?
first person.
Why wouldn't it be an MMO?
It is because it just doesn't have the same feel with this. Because World of Warcraft has like big, giant open areas that like are just all connected. Like Destiny had like the fixed levels that kind of weren't like.
I see what you're
There
saying.
wasn't like much exploration in Destiny. There was just like set levels, kind of like in like Fable or something too. I don't know. It's just not as big.
but a lot more stuff went into that. I can't say that because WoW's been out for, gotta be 15 years now.
16.
They
just had their anniversary.
You've been playing since D1? Day one?
Not since the first year, but I've been playing since Classic. So when like the 16th anniversary happened, they sent my stuff in game. Like, thanks for playing all this time.
Been playing every month for 16 years.
I've logged onto that game at least once every year for the past 16. That's what
every
that means.
year. Oh, wow!
It's
But were there years in between where you'd be like, I gotta log on so I keep my streak going? Just randomly wanted to play
like an account, I think, and keeping it. And
damn, they made
that game. There's always something to do in that game. That's why I like it. Even if like all the stuff that's out of date, they've made it to where it's like, even if you're like level 60 right now, you can go back to that old stuff and it'll be like leveled to you. So it's not like you're just like killing shit wicked fast anymore. Like you can go back and like kill shit quick, but it's just cool. Like all the old shit, you can go back and unlock stuff that you never did. There's just always something to do. That game has its own like Pokemon system, basically, with the little companion pets. You can battle them.
Really, there's pretty cool.
There's always something to do in that game. That's why I like it. And yeah, man, it's cool.
I just, don't want to. I've heard horror stories. It's the reason why I never done heroin, man. The horror stories
that come. You're a bit too addicted to it.
I don't want to lose my non-existent kids. I don't want them to die.
That's funny. Nah, it's cool, man. That game is super. The way they have it now is they designed it where you don't have to dedicate.
Oh, it is what it is.
Classic is like that. Fucking, you got to do so much to do anything. The new game is like just pick up and play.
But
it's cool.
I'd rather play like Beat Saber, man. I mean, I'm just go with what the technology brings. I guess right now it's in the mix because that Cyberpunk game came out today, Cyberpunk 2077.
Are you going to get that?
I think I am, man.
I probably won't.
Watch
you play it.
The hype has surpassed me. Not surpassed me, but has.
I hear nothing but good things.
Me.
I hear it's like huge. Like the game's
That's what I kept
a
hearing.
lot of things to do in that game.
Yeah, so I want to try to. But do I have the time?
You got the time.
Do I have the time?
I
just bought the Oculus. I want to play.
You want to beat your saber?
But the Beat Saber I could play for like 45 minutes before my arms get real tired. Like,
how hard are you swinging these fucking things? You barely got to flick your wrist to cut through those boxes.
Yeah, but you're cutting through 2 boxes a level. You're not going on expert. Yeah. I'll show you one of these expert levels when you before you leave today.
I'll flail in the dark.
It gets intense. I did one. It was sloppy as fuck, but it was done in like 4 days.
I fuck up the up and downs.
The up and downs. Your eyes will do. Yeah. My issue is you do like 5 levels and you're doing the campaign mode, I suppose, right? Mm-hmm. Then you're going to start getting 5 levels, I think it was, maybe 11. I can't remember how many it was exactly, but it gets to a point where you're battle neck to one and it's just strictly, they come at you and like when they break the threshold, you'll see them fly. There's like a floor and then open space before it gets to you. That floor, the markings on it disappear. And then they start sending them at you, so your brain has to be fucking clever enough, or just be like, "Oh, down, up, maybe up, maybe up."
What they were,
yeah.
Fail.
Yeah, but once you fail enough and then take a break, retry, you get your brain eventually picks up what it's putting down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to trick it or anything because it's awesome.
That's you been playing then Beat Saber,
or Thrill of the Fight.
That's fun. I beat up Ugly Joe again the other day.
Haven't even picked up Valhalla like a chump, man. I'm hearing such good things. It's just too much good. Like right now, it's just too much craziness.
Yeah, just been
with all the games. So many games, man.
Rockin' Warcraft. It's going well. You watch any good movies?
Oh, you got yours freshly loaded.
I just watched a movie I haven't seen before, a science fiction horror movie called Splice.
Oh, you finally watched Splice where the dude fucks the alien?
Yeah, dude, we'll get into that. Yeah, Adrian, the Beak fucking Brody, dude.
I respect that move.
I saw that motherfucker in real life. And when I worked at Lowe's, he was like, yo, where's the light bulbs? And I was like, aisle 12. And everyone was like, oh my God, it's the big nose guy from King Kong. I'm like, yeah, cool, the pianist. There he goes, buying light bulbs for his castle. The big nose guy from King Kong.
Oh, my God.
But, yup.
That's awesome.
That movie got a little crazy.
It gets crazy real quick.
Yeah, I've never seen that movie before. I liked it.
He dies.
Yep, he dies.
She doesn't.
He fucks it, dude.
He makes it turn into a man.
No, I think that no. it was going to happen anyways.
Oh, that's
'Cause
just
there
the
are
natural evolution.
That movie like foreshadowed itself the whole entire time. Like even the beginning of that movie is them kind of being like, "Yo, you ever think about having children?" And she's like, "No," but then they end up making the creature that they try to raise like a child, and like,
oh, that's right.
those
that
other
creature
organisms that they
rapes her.
made. Yeah, at the end, dude, that movie's intense. I like that
That's
movie.
right.
That movie made me feel uncomfortable for a majority of it because when that thing first spawned, I was like, "Kill it, fucking kill that thing."
Yeah, that's
But,
right.
like, okay,
That thing destroyed that family.
before they made that though, they made those other like slugs, these weird like they look like dick slugs, and then like they bond like Avatar with the two little thingies that come out. Like they're like, oh, the world's first designer organism,
I
and all
forgot
that.
about them, but anyway.
And then they like go to present them, and the one turned more foreshadowing. The one turned into a male, and then when they went to present them in front of like the people, they kill each other with these little talons, like
nice.
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that means that thing is going to turn into a male at some point. But yeah, that thing, okay, so it goes from looking like a weird chicken-like little rabbit to eventually more humanoid.
So that'd be a little bit bestiality on his end of things, right?
It's like a chicken-legged, eventually it turns into like a harpy woman. It's a chick. It looks like a chick with human chicken legs, and her feet look like human hands. But she's got the backward knees.
Yep. Yeah. I know.
Basically, a female body. Her hands are weird, and she can like fly, and her head's real wide, and she got a tail with a stinger on it. That dude dances with her once and gets he fucks it. I can't believe that, dude. I can't believe that. I did not expect him to fuck it.
I like
really
if
did
we were
not.
close right now, you'd be really in my face. Dude,
Just-
I did not expect you.
like out of nowhere too. Like he gets a little horny dancing with it, and I'm like, okay, dude, I get it. You're dancing with this thing.
You wouldn't?
Dude, I would have killed that thing a long time ago.
I wouldn't have even made it, he says. I wouldn't
And
have
then
even made it.
dude, he fucks it.
Okay.
He gets caught fucking it by his wife.
That's right. Catches him
And
with
then
the
like
pants.
the fact that he catches him literally with his pants, and he comes running out. How are you even supposed to explain? Like he's like, wait, don't go. It's like, what are you gonna say, bro? You got weird and you fucked the creature you guys.
Hey,
made.
threesome! What? Come on!
Oh my god! And then they think it dies, and then it turns into a male version of itself. Kills him. It rapes it's essentially its mother. Because it's made from her DNA.
Oh, that's right.
She's like, what do you want? It's like, to be inside you. It talks all weird. It fucks her. Kills fucking the beatster.
I'm not laughing. Just what you saw.
Yeah. And then the movie ends with her being pregnant with the baby, just being like, yeah, I'm okay with having this baby. That movie got uncomfortable for me. It was a cool movie, man, but kill that thing. It busted out. It stung her a bunch of times.
It was all... yeah, that was what gets really intense.
And I like that movie. We had a lot of tropes too, with like, let's get down to work. Didn't. And it was like showing like just generic, like scientific, like DNA, chromosomes.
yeah. Stupid.
X-rays of like different aliens, different animals, fucking skeletons, and it shows them eating Chinese takeout, staring at a computer screen, like, oh, we gotta synthesize these proteins. Didn't.
It's what Hollywood thinks a freaking scientist does.
It's got the fucking girl from Dawn of the Dead.
Got me.
Remake.
I got
Going
me.
with the mall.
Got me.
She's the
mall,
nurse.
The nurse.
The main character, the first main character of the movie.
Nope.
No, you don't remember?
Oh, not right offhand, man. I can't remember that fucking movie. I've watched
The one with what? Vin Rames, the guy who's
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The only
I
girl
handed
that
a lot of folded up flags to a lot of families and yada yada, but I always thought better them than me.
I like it.
You remember that?
No, I don't remember that movie at all. I remember
man,
watching it
playing
like
chess with the guy
many
across.
times, too.
Yo, what up, brother?
no.
Oh shit.
You
Okay.
got me, man.
Okay.
And I have watched that movie. It's tough. I remember they like get in to leave the mall. They get in a crazy truck thing that's like a tank that they made like overnight. And I felt like
There's a building montage where they soup up a little bus or something.
Yeah, I remember. Then they're on a boat in the end.
Yup.
I remember that. For some reason, I just
That
can't
movie
remember
plays.
any of the
Or
characters.
that song.
Can't remember any of the plot. I just
It's not
remember.
that cool. There's a zombie. The guy from 8 Mile, Eminem's friend from 8 Miles in it. He's got the zombie baby.
What's his? Starts with an M. I know what you're talking about.
Is it Mekhi Phifer?
There you go.
Okay. So he has the zombie baby with the Russian lady.
I like it. Yes.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Sneeze, sneeze, sneeze.
I'm gonna do
God
this
bless
thing.
you. God bless you. God bless you.
Did it work?
God bless you.
No.
Oh, I didn't even
I always
cover
thought,
it. Fucking vid over
cartoons,
there
they
in
always,
that corner.
If you and me were sneaking an event above it, like Spies, I was about to sneeze. You always see like. You ever see it in a cartoon?
Yeah,
or
I did. But usually they put their finger right there when they sneeze too, so the boogers wrap around. Then they
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I was just gonna say
Suck
wipe it on your shirt. But you're talking about slurping it like spaghetti.
Yeah.
Splice. So you watched Splice. Is there any other movies you did watch?
Yeah. I watched the Jim Carrey's Grinch.
Oh, yeah.
It's not. I don't know. It has
its
not
moments.
bad. It has its moments, but some parts the Who shit is so weird. I was thinking it's so deep about the Who's
Why is that?
because like there's male and female Who's, but they explain how the babies come and they just float down in like little umbrella like carousels.
Mm-hmm.
So like, do the Who's fuck?
Maybe.
What do
Maybe
they do?
not. I feel like
with
they
their
don't.
whatchamacallits and their jismahoots. The Who's fucked.
Because it's intended to be
Children?
a children's.
I get
style,
that, but I'm a
but I
pervy
do not
adult, so
think-
this is where my mind goes. When
I think when in child's eyes, to put it in child's eyes, them two really love each other, and when they cuddle real hard at night and hold each other real tight, that's when the baby comes out of the sky.
And then it turns out
Yeah,
that all the Who's
clouds.
are literally just on a fucking flower anyways, because Horton here's one of them.
Well, that must be where that snowflake landed. Because if you remember in the beginning of that fucking movie, they zoom in on a snowflake. And inside the snowflake, the Who's are there.
They zoom in on a snowflake.
Yeah. And then maybe in Horton Here's a Who.
I get it that they're microscopic.
That makes sense. I wonder if that came out first. Because
Yeah, the Who shit came out before Horton.
So that's cool. So they must have landed on a freaking
Yeah, the Grinch
flower.
came from the wrong universe, dude. He came from the wrong fucking flower.
Wrong flower.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Oh, because
His little miniature umbrella that was
right.
meant to go there went fucking
That's
the
right.
wrong place. He wasn't supposed to be with the Who's. He's not a Who. He's
That's
just this fucking other thing.
poor guy. Now he hates life. But then he has a...
I hate Christmas!
For a guy who's been like that for 20 fucking plus years, I guarantee you, do you think he could change to happiness like that with that heart growing like that overnight? Or do you think he's still going to have some tendencies?
Well, there's magic because remember they said that there was like that rule book that they follow says that the person who needs the Christmas spirit the most, like there's the.
I wish that's real. I wish that was real. Everybody needs the Christmas spirit to this year in 2020. Everybody.
You think so?
I think so, Kai.
I don't like. Am I weird? Like I don't like Christmas colors.
You don't
I like
like-
the the green and the red and the gold. Like I'm just like I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of the gold, but
The
I like the
colors.
red and the green.
Yeah.
Silver and gold. When did that song come up? Because that's all that guy does?
Which ones?
You don't remember Rudolph? Where he's fucking singing Silver and Gold.
I don't. The
and he's-
claymation old Rudolph
And he's
shit.
a guy, freaking old guy. What the fuck's his
No.
name? Who's the miner, bro? He's fucking Rudolph's homeboy. Jesus Christ, that's gonna piss me off. That
I know
will be in the video.
the guy with the
fuck.
mustache and the red hat and the ski jacket.
I can't.
Don't look it up.
I gotta.
I'm not cool with those old timey Rudolph shit.
Why?
I don't know.
What's your
There's
issue,
something
Kyle?
fever dreamy about him. I don't like. Dude. I just don't like the old timey shit, like A Christmas Story. Get out of here. Get
Well,
outta here.
it's disrespectful. You gotta appreciate.
What's
them. If you
disrespectful?
don't like them, you don't like them. But appreciate what they did.
True. Fine. Fair enough.
But I don't understand your hate
The
for the
miser.
claymation.
I'm the heat miser, and there's a little
Claymation
tooth
sick,
fairy.
bro. The heat miser I can give a fuck about, even though I
the
did kind of
bumble.
like about it. The house that forgot, or the town that almost missed Christmas, or whatever
I
that
don't
was.
know. I would never. How about this? I'm just never gonna purposely sit down and watch one of those
Why?
because I don't like them. That's just my thing.
Sits here, plays WoW, never ending. Won't even appreciate a good reindeer movie. Feel good reindeer
Okay,
claymation.
what's your favorite Christmas movie? Then?
Gumby.
The Gumby Christmas?
Gumby.
I used to watch
Just
Gumby when
Gumby.
I was a kid.
Just Gumby.
Never mind Gumby. Fine, fuck it. Gumby was weird.
You said you didn't like fucking claymation.
No, I didn't say I didn't like claymation. I don't like those
Oh.
old Christmas things.
I'm just trying to
I
figure
love
out why they
claymation.
make you feel like you're in a fever dream.
I don't know.
Feels like you have like the flu when you watch them.
Yeah. Maybe because I'd always get sick when I
I
was a
was
little kid.
saying,
And those
were
would be
you
on fucking TV.
Were
Maybe
you
I have a
sick as
weird,
fuck and you watched them one day?
I did get sick one time, one Christmas, and like hallucinate. I was reading a Goosebumps book about the gnomes, the evil garden gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I had like a fever, and I remember sitting on the couch and looking at the Christmas tree and being like, the gnomes was like freaking the fuck out.
And now we know where you get all that brain damage from. I like it.
Yeah, dude. I like it too. It feels good.
Ah.
Yeah, so I watched Splice and the fucking Grinch.
I don't even know. The only other movie I watched this week was Revenant, but I feel like I mentioned it on the last podcast. I didn't? They mentioned Revenant. The Revenant
The oil.
with Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's the old, it's when he gets mauled by the bear.
Oh, no, you didn't talk about that.
Oh, I didn't? All right, awesome. I thought I did. Feel like I would know after listening to this
Oh.
podcast so
Where he
much.
lives in the horse, he gets in the horse.
Oh my God, dude. He's punished throughout that movie. It's like to get his sweet revenge, the path is freaking just hell.
Oh, and
It's not sweet revenge because it's heartbreaking. His
he
whole
kills
story
that
is
guy, right?
sad.
He shoots that dude at the end.
Doesn't shoot him. No, he ends up fighting him. He fucking stabs the shit out of him and then sends him down the river to get scalped. Because this is watching that movie.
Did the dude play dead on the horse? Like, who's the dude?
Yeah. I apologize. Yeah, I misunderstood because I thought you were talking about Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, I'm
right?
trying to remember, like,
yeah,
the-
he killed the captain on the horse.
Okay.
Because the captain came with man, I forgot his name. Grass is Leonardo DiCaprio's name.
Okay.
With Grass, the guy came out with him. But that dude gets so fucked up by that bear, man. Fucks up his voice for the rest of the movie because he gets slashed in the neck.
Just falling off that cliff.
The cliff was after the fucking bear.
I know that, but like just the fact that like
He falls off a cliff riding a fucking horse and lands in a tree, which probably saves his fucking life. He then, after he fucking lands on the ground, he's freezing. It's in the blizzard. He ends up gutting the horse and fucking crawling inside of it naked and fucking closing it for the night.
Yeah.
He wake up in the morning. The horse's carcass is frozen shut. You can see his like old, because he's still fucked up, like 3/4 or half fucked up from the bear. He's so weak. Breaks it open like.
yeah.
Oh man, he gets so punished.
Why'd he get naked? Because it would have been warmer.
Yeah, he didn't want. Yeah, his clothes were, I think, wet, or
Oh, that's true too. Yeah, probably.
he didn't want his clothes to get wet. Maybe could have been it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then what else? Oh,
Side that fucking thing.
I just poor guy. His freaking wife is Native American. He has a child with her. She ends up getting killed. He kills the captain who wanted to kill her son and everything. But they don't show that. It's just all flashbacks and story. Which
I don't remember that. I only saw that movie once.
oh really? Yeah, it's an awesome movie. I had to watch it twice because in the end, Leonardo DiCaprio ends up fighting Tom Hardy's character, fucking him up, and then sends him down a river. And Native Americans, the Apache, are there, like the bad fucking ones throughout the whole movie, fucking people up. And they eventually grab him and scalp him, and then they walk by Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm like, why'd they? Because I couldn't figure out, like, it seemed like in the
let him go.
movie, he sent to that dude down the river to get scalped so it would save him. But I feel like now rewatching it, like, he saves the main Native American chief's daughter from this French encampment, and they're fucking raping her, terrible shit to her. And I think that's why they eventually leave him alone.
He saved. Plus, he knew he liked them. Well, his wife was one, and then
Well, his wife was I feel like a Powhatan or whatever, Powhatan, and I think they're combatant tribes because I can't remember, I'll be honest, because he meets a Native American after he gets mauled. Then he gets mauled by the bear. We'll start from the beginning because they first get attacked. A trading company gets attacked by a bunch of Native Americans, the Apaches.
okay.
They get fucked up, whole fucking squad within like the first 15 minutes of this movie. That's what happens, opening scene. But it's really cool because I wonder if back in the day, people did not give a fuck if their feet were wet at all. Did not give a fuck. We're weak nowadays. Well, anyway.
Well, that's how people used to get trench foot. That's the other name. Like,
Well, yeah, your feet are always constantly wet.
You had to constantly change your socks and keep your shoes like.
But trench foot was created because people in World War I were stuck in trenches for so long they couldn't get their feet dry.
Correct. Well, like same in Vietnam and stuff too. Like
but this movie's from
and,
before. That movie's like 1700.
I get that.
I get
but
what you're
in
saying.
General,
yes.
keeping your feet wet is not good because eventually they start to fall apart.
Well, I get that, but I'm just pointing out that people in wars probably prefer their feet to be dry. But I'm acting like these people in the they just did not care. Like literally, they're walking on it. It's like you could be on the bank. No, they're just walking right through the water.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Then just walk through the water with my
Do
shoes on.
not give a fuck. Like hunting deer in the middle of the fucking river. Don't care. And it's like, damn, you guys don't give a fuck. Your feet are wet back then. Nowadays, you can't even freaking like me. I don't want to get my feet wet.
No, it's no fun being wet.
Well, anyways, after they get attacked, they go down the river. He's hunting in the morning, and his son and his little tribe or his little group of men, traders, and he's the leader. What's the tracker and Native American guy who knows the forest for him, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, he's hunting in the morning. He comes up on 2 cubs. Then the mama bear fucks him. Just like straight 5 minutes of him getting mauled by a bear, dude. Freaking. Then what does he do? He shoots at him. That's what gets his people attention to come and like save him. But he eventually shoots the bear, takes out a knife after mauling for like 4.5 minutes, and then the bear comes at him again, and he just stabs him to death. Bear lands on him. They pick him up. They bring him up there. They're up a mountain. They have to abandon him. Tom Hardy's character shoves his fucking hand in the dude's mouth to try to kill him while he's fucking like dead on a stretcher. Like it's Tom Hardy's character, DiCaprio, his son, and one other dude with him in this little group that said they'd stay behind so that they'd go ahead and send people and save him, and they'd give him a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Dude tries to kill. Throughout the whole time, Tom Hardy's characters, I feel like he's probably being the smart one because they're being attacked by Native Americans. He's like, just leave him behind, man. He's going to die anyways. Just leave him. Nope. They got to bring him. Well, Tom Hardy shoves his fucking hand in his mouth like fucking...
Just
like
the fuck
this. His hand's in his mouth, and fucking he covers his hand over his mouth with his other hand, dude.
Jesus.
Oops, sorry. His son freaking... Whoa, did I tip
good.
over Oberyn? Oberyn's good. All right, cool. No, he's fine. Oberyn! You got your head back, thank you. Well, Tom Hardy eventually convinced the other... Well, he's after he kills him, his son sneaks up behind or comes up, what are you doing to my dad? He's 18, 16, 17-year-old kid versus full-grown man. Fucking Tom Hardy eventually overpowers him, stabs him to death. Fucking Leonardo DiCaprio's conscious, watching him. Good performance.
I like Tom Hardy.
He's pretty good in this movie. I agree with him because in a sense, if you guys just got attacked, you got fucked up. Like literally half to 3/4 of your men got fucked up. You had 30, 50 men. 3/4 of them wiped out in this Native American. Guy just got mauled. And you're going to carry him on a stretcher. Use 3/4 of the people you have now, like 6 people to carry him.
It's too much of a burden type of deal. Like,
yeah, but the whole reason they got like all where they were at was, I guess, because of the DiCaprio guy. So that's why he was trying to save him, the captain. But anyways,
that's based off like a true shit, right?
Yeah.
Probably a little over exaggerated, but still true.
Well, while they're leaving, like Tom Hardy. Like they sleep the night after he kills his son. They sleep the night. Tom Hardy wakes the other guy up in the morning, like, "Oh, we're being attacked. We gotta get out of here." Like, convinces him to go. The guy's pulling. Fucking. They tried to carry DiCaprio. Tom Hardy, like the guy's following him, still half asleep. Carries him to like a dug grave that fucking Tom Hardy has. They start to fucking. Well, I'm taking care of him. Don't worry, we'll save him. Just burying him alive, and the guy's like, "No, we can't." Like stops him from burying him. And he says, all right, fuck him. And just gets up, runs away. The guy leaves him, ends up like, his hands are tied. He thinks they're being attacked. They're not really. But he eventually goes with Tom Hardy, survive, whatever bullshit. I don't know, like, what the span is, but it seems like DiCaprio recovers pretty fucking fast. He's in the grave, like, half dead. He couldn't move before, can't talk, can't do anything. Then it seems like within an hour or two, he's getting up. Like, he's being punished. If I do
recall right, the horse, like, he wastes no time gutting and getting inside that horse.
He does not. He's a savage.
I'm pretty sure, like, horse is dead. Let me get inside.
No, instantly. He gets fucked up. No, he wakes up after that and fucking. I get it where you're coming from, but it was hours. He was covered with snow when they woke up in that scene. He had like a bunch of snow covered.
Oh, for being knocked the fuck out.
He got knocked out, and then in the fucking they pan back, like cut back into.
Did he kill his own horse? He slit his throat or something?
I think the horse was dead already.
Yeah, from fall.
It was fucking nailed by a couple arrows, and then it jumped off the fucking cliff, died.
I always feel bad for animals.
I felt terrible, but saved his life.
Things. Yeah.
Didn't feel bad for the Tauntaun, did you?
No,
of course not.
No, it makes me want to go back and play like Red Dead. I still haven't beat that game.
I do like
Chapter
Red Dead.
3. Doing everything in chapter 3 before Morgan gets sick with the old consumption, boy.
I do like that that era. I mean, I wouldn't like to live it. We've talked about.
I just feel like a lot of
podcasts,
people.
but
It was harder, but I feel like a lot of people were more skillful.
well, obviously,
a lot of people knew how to like sew and fish and cook, and like just more skill and hunt. Like just more skillful and more. A lot of people were like just more self-reliant. Like, I'm going to go out there. It's a 2-day journey. I got to fucking walk on the way. I'll build fire and shit by myself, and I'll get food if I need to.
But that's...
Like, a lot... Like, how many people can do that now? Well, you know? It's just like...
Not many, but modern-day
without
society...
the novelty of it being like a cowboy game or like a cowboy movie and stuff. Like, yeah, harder times, but I think a lot of shit was like...
Well, modern-day society is not set up to need those skills, and that's the problem. Like, they're good to have... You probably should still teach them. That's the disservice that, in like education nowadays, not a lot of people enforce it. Well, now I feel like trades are getting back. Mm-hmm. But sewing, not many. I don't know any. Well, my one buddy Taylor's, he made a leather bag for me.
I can just stitch up holes. Like if I get a hole in my shirt or something, like, I know how to do that. But.
Oh, you know how to do the cross stitch?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's what we should turn this fucking podcast into.
Let's have a sewing.
Little home ec class.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's cook. We're gonna have
maybe that's what our calling is.
Right here, I'm gonna flip eggs.
Yo, you bring down this fucking studio, Kyle. Put a little sheet of steel on top of this so it's not flammable.
We're gonna get grease splatters all over the fucking equipment and shit. Little burn holes in all the foam.
But damn, cool. It'll be delicious.
Hell yeah!
I hope you know how to cook.
I know how.
I hope so.
I'll fry up some kielbasa and slap you real hard with it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Fuck it.
I don't mind.
Bossy.
You mentioned glumkies the last episode.
Yeah, I don't know how to make those.
Some.
I'll give you a blumpky.
You know how to make them?
No.
Why? Aren't you not Polish?
No.
Damn.
Not.
I trusted you.
Yeah.
Trusted you to be better.
What time are we at? Just curious.
42.
Oh, shit. You want to talk about Mandalorian?
No, Kyle. We have to, though, because we didn't even mention the newest episode because it's the time we've been waiting for, man.
I'll let you bring it in.
What, with the with that little fucking monotonous rant I just went on about the Revenant and fucking you want me to go on about that? I didn't even get to the part of the Revenant where after he crawls out of the grave. Well, we're go back to Revenant.
Let's go back to Revy.
Because I didn't even finish. He crawls out of that fucking grave.
Yeah.
Finds his son like fucking wherever Tom Hardy hit his dead body.
Yeah.
Fucking crawls to him, gets up, eventually walks around. By like the next fucking scene that you see Leonardo DiCaprio, he wakes up next to a river and he's kind of moving around a little more now. He's pretty good. He's got a stick, walk his stick. He's getting around. He's next to a river, drinking water, and fucking, who's just around the fucking bend? Apache fucking chilling over there, ready to fucking. He's like, oh fuck, terrified. So he's all on the ground, quiet. Then all of a sudden, over his head, there's one of the dudes standing right above him. Oh, the only way out is the fucking river. Oh, yeah. Cool. He ends up flying off a fucking waterfall after that.
Oh, gosh.
Like, what is the span of time from when you just crawled out of that grave Tom Hardy had you in to falling off that fucking waterfall? Because I feel like in movie,
Superman, dude.
It was within a week. Within a week after being mauled by a bear, you're falling off a fucking waterfall, and then you're getting up after that.
If anything, he's stronger.
He fucking gets it. Like, next scene, it shows him at the bottom of the freaking the river or the waterfall, like going off to the river. Yeah. Gets up out of it, takes his clothes off, starts a fucking fire, gets himself like warmed up.
Instant. He has instant recovery time.
You could tell he's struggling, like he's crawling and shit. He's hurting and shit. It ain't perfect, but
he's just like I said. The second he wakes up from the horse being start a fire, gut my horse. Like,
from start to finish of that movie, like the beginning of that movie, you kind of feel like, oh man, this poor guy's depressed. You see him at the end scene, his face is all fucking scarred. He's all torn to hell, dude. Oh,
he needs a cane, right? Is he limping and shit?
No, he kills fucking Tom Hardy on his own 2 feet pretty well. So yeah, he eventually makes back. I think that was
the same movie where the Native American women, 2 of them, meet up at like a river, and they're of like opposing tribes, and they know that like they have to that they're warring. And they like kill each other. No. Okay. No. Never mind. I'm getting confused. A different movie. Like 2 of them separate. Like one's going to like wash clothes, and the other one's going to like fish. And they meet up separately, and they have to fight. They fight each other in the water.
Dances with wolves.
I don't know. All right.
Go back to and that's pretty it. He ends up cutting fucking Tom Hardy's fingers off. It was great. That was my rant about the fucking Revenant.
Tom
Take
Hardy.
it easy.
I like it. I like your rant about the Revenant.
Take it easy. That's it. That's one.
Little ranter.
I think he did. Hopefully he won.
Do you like that movie a lot?
I do. It's fun.
Okay.
I mean, I can't say it's fun.
It's fun.
It's fun.
It's a fun movie.
Real
What a
fucking
ride.
fun.
Watching a guy struggle real fucking hard
Oh
in a
my
shitty
God.
time.
It makes you it's fun because you can appreciate life right now from
I'll
watching
stick with
that
Tombstone.
movie.
Stick
Tombstone.
with Tombstone.
Yeah, that's not even, dude.
No.
Watch that fucking movie.
No. Do you know what I'm talking about? Tombstone.
Is that the one? I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah. But there's that one scene where they're literally outgunned, like literally pinned down, and he just says,
Nope.
fuck it.
I know exactly. I know. I never watched it. I watched Young Guns. That's exactly the movie.
We need to watch Tombstone together. I love that movie with Kurt Russell.
Is
That's
Kurt?
fucking Wyatt Earp.
Is he?
Yeah, boy.
He's my man.
The Earp brothers. You got fucking Sam Elliott is one of the older ones. You got who's the guy who passed away? That was
Patrick.
no, he was in like True Lies. The car salesman guy in True Lies.
Come on, you know it. Come on,
You know it,
I know
too.
it. Come on,
I want to say Bill Elliott. something
No,
like that.
Paxton, bro. Bill Paxton.
Paxton.
My man. I love that guy.
He's in
Aliens.
that movie. He's Wyatt Earp's younger brother.
Oh, I know. This movie is
That
one of them
that
ones,
movie's
and it's on
dope.
Amazon too. It's on Amazon now. I'll watch it.
I have it literally on that hard drive.
I want to
can
know
take
what
it
else
right
you
out.
have on that fucking hard
Pictures
drive.
of your booty.
Gross. The
That
old,
movie's good.
I hear very good things about it.
Tombstone. Yeah, Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt
Sick
Earp. Is that who it is about?
Yeah, it's about Wyatt Earp.
Is Doc Holliday in it?
Yeah.
Oh my man.
That's where that Huckleberry shit comes from. And Val Kilmer's that dude.
Val Kilmer's.
That movie's dope.
Whoa, is not Michael Bean in that movie?
Ha.
We're
Michael Bean is in that movie.
Yeah, I know.
Because he's fucking the other quick draw
He's the
McGraw
Huckleberry,
dude.
bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. I've seen that scene before.
Oh, fuck. What the hell's his name? It's not Roscoe. It's something like that.
Oh my god,
Yeah, dude.
that Michael Bean. He's such
He's
a
the
character.
dude who met the devil.
He is, and he met the
was the
Mandalorian.
Michael Bean, and you haven't watched it. It's got so many of your favorite actors all in one movie, and you've never seen it, dude.
He's like, from all the bull you watched what fucking Jack's Room or something, Jack's Book or something. I watched this fucking week, and I haven't watched that. That's so pitiful.
That's so funny.
Some James Spader movie that was from 1998 that looked like it was from 1982. Dude, it was great. Good movie.
Tombstone's great. I love that. It makes me want to go home and watch it.
I'll probably
right
watch
now.
it tonight for you.
I'll give it to you.
I don't want
Take
it.
it.
It's on Amazon.
Well, then watch it.
Why would I watch it on a
Amazon.
computer when I can watch it on my big screen?
All right, let's get into it, dude. I want to get into it.
All right, talk, bitch.
Mando! What episode is this? Six.
Yeah, because they're on the final two right now.
All right, well, this episode definitely confirmed a lot of crazy shit. We're nerding out about Star Wars again. Fuck it.
Maybe we won't go on for 40 minutes.
It's okay.
this time.
Boba Fett is a fucking live, baby. There he is.
Who would have thought he's right there next to who Mando
Well, if you
character.
based everything off just movies, because I never read the books, boy, that motherfucker survived the Sarlacc pit. He's alive.
Yep, you don't read. I know. You don't know how.
Okay, well, either way, I thought that was fucking awesome. We get to finally see Boba Fett.
It was great
Kick some
seeing him.
fucking ass. Apparently, he's a great robotic surgeon, too.
A lot of things happened in this one that were a lot like plot, like reasons that it's happening is strictly for plot progression.
A lot? Other than there's just one that irked me.
How'd Boba Fett get there?
What do you mean? He flew his ship.
Just so happens it landed on Typhon before that. He's been looking at him since episode 1. Took him.
What did you talk? I thought he was tracking Mando.
How is he tracking Mando?
His armor? I don't know. He obviously saw where he... Okay, let's skip back. After, what's his face? The Marshal had the Boba Fett armor. They killed the giant sand dragon. Gives Mando the armor. At the end of that episode, you see the guy knowing where the fuck Mando's going. I don't know, dude. Boba Fett's clearly an awesome bounty hunter. He just tracked
Apparently
him
not
down.
that awesome. It took him all the way to Typhon. Motherfucker had a ship that was lagging on one fucking wheel for 3/4 of the season, dude.
Well, during that time, he was doing fucking investigating. That's when
I'm
Boba
just
Fett
saying.
was doing his tracking.
I'm just saying it was very on the nose to plot progression
You think
because
so? I
dude,
thought that was dope.
It was cool seeing him when he showed
the
up.
classic sound. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, yes, the
It
slave
was cool.
won.
When I seen it in the episode, I was like, yeah. But after I seen the episode, I'm like, oh.
No, what do you mean?
It's like the only reason he showed
He
up.
had him, and he had that other chick who was awesome.
Well, my whole point is not to debate about the episode like that.
No, okay,
but
okay.
it was like the first. I think this is one of the first time Robert Rodriguez directed an episode of it, and it was like, oh, that makes sense.
Who's Robert Rodriguez?
He's the dude who did Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, either way, I'm cool with everything Boba Fett come back. My only thing that I don't like,
Dusk Till Dawn. Dusk Till Dawn.
I know what you meant. I know exactly what you meant.
Dusk Till Dawn. All right, go on.
And obviously, we talked about this before though too. But like the backpack thing, the jetpack.
Well, yeah,
I can understand being like, yo, put down your backpack because it's like a pain in the ass. I gotta put away my gun. But like once the shit goes down, you can't just literally be like, let's not forget that. No, like there it is.
That was also
gotta go.
that was the only other thing that I was like, man, that sucks. Like just to make him.
To me, that was the only plot. What do you call it? Like plot point that like was specifically meant so that he didn't make it to the hill on time. He couldn't fly. Oh, but in the last episode, you saw him like controlling his jetpack, controlling it.
Well, not to mention how the motherfucker get there. Like you literally just used it to get from the Razor Crest to that mountain or that rock.
Yeah, and now you're struggling. You're gonna take the hard way.
You're telling me you haven't noticed for the past fucking months that you've been hanging out with Yoda that your fucking cape has been feeling weird because of that jetpack. If you ever watch with him with that jetpack, his cape looks weird. He should not wear his fucking cape while he's using his jetpack.
Yeah, I thought this. It's like that thing would be catching on fire, would it not?
Yeah, but still, you can't tell me it feels weird. Not weird to Mando to have his cape like that for the
flapping.
Yeah,
backwards?
he wears that all the. Well, I guess he must he'd take it off when he gets to the ship. I'm shutting my mouth. I'm sorry.
The cape.
No, it takes the jetpack off when he must grab the jetpack when he gets off his ship and puts it back on.
Connects to his armor. Just,
there was also a thing I saw on the internet. R.I.P. to the gun that he's been using there. That freaking super gun.
Yeah. Whatever.
No.
Oh well, he's gonna be spearing it out and having a pistol from now on. That pistol's good enough.
He's got
Fuck
them
it.
whispering doves or
that
whatever.
pistol one
Whispering
shots
chirps.
everybody. Whatever blaster he's got is a one hitter anyway. So fuck it.
Them laser pistols. Well, they always fuck everybody. When people get hit with lasers in all them Star Wars, they tend to get fucked up.
Not in Rogue One. Well, you know what's cool about Rogue One is sometimes some people get shot like in the arm, and they're clearly. I just imagine that those lasers like burn basically just burn a chunk out of you. Like there's going to be a giant part of you missing with that laser burn. Like so, anytime you hit here, they're pretty much one hitted.
Yeah, well, cooks you instantly. I would think like wherever it touches, it will cook.
Yeah, it fucks you up bad.
Seems like a bad. I mean, I don't know. However they figured it out, it seems to work efficiently. Everybody fucking uses them. Must not be hard to make ammo for lasers in that fucking realm or in that place.
You played it, like the Star Wars games usually do kind of like a cooldown system. Some of those guns take like cartridges or something. You have to reload a cartridge. But a lot of those games are like, don't shoot too much or your thing will overheat.
Well, I understand that, but I'm just trying to figure out like why are lasers so popular in this galaxy? Like
no one's using like actual
projectile. Other than them whispering doves or whatever they're called, whispering chirps. Yeah.
And what's that do? Just shoot a little metal dart in you real fast?
Yeah, that's what it is. Little metal Beskar darts that are shooting at you, bro.
Oh, yeah, they are Beskar. Ooh. Footsies.
Foot games. I can't
take it anymore. Yeah, I mean, that was my only problem. Was just him not having the backpack to get to before the drones came.
Yeah, it was definitely some awesome action scenes. Fennec is a badass. Turns out she is one bad motherfucker.
Yeah, she's cool as fuck. Was she in anything ever?
I'm unaware.
Same.
Could
she's
be.
Probably in books and comic books or something.
Could be.
Something.
Could be, bro.
That's how I say something from now on.
Something.
Something, yeah.
Something.
Got to be started something. Got to be started something.
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
I get over.
I don't like how, Baby Yoda got taken. Grogu, my man.
Grogu!
R.I.P. Way to kick some stormtroopers' arses.
Fuck. I really don't like the fact that they're cloning emperors.
I may be mistaken. I'm not fucking right.
But dude, I looked into it.
Was that a clone in the last?
Snoke is just an imperfected emperor clone. Like he's just a.
So what was? Did you look into who the emperor was in 3?
Just he's like a shitty Emperor clone. Like it's not the original one from the Death Star. He died. It's like a shitty vessel. Like what they wanted to do is, I don't know if they're going to end up doing like a weird Sith ritual where they're going to like try to put his spirit into like a clone body. Because what they want to do is like make a clone body that can have metachlorians that the Emperor's spirit can go into and control.
Yep.
And apparently at the end of the Skywalker saga, that one's like a shitty. It's not even like the same Emperor. Like he's not as powerful. It's just like a fucking.
Even the episode.
That's why he has to be on like a life support system.
Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. That's not even the real.
No.
Oh, you're talking.
One that dies in the Death Star that Darth Vader throws. He's gone.
That's the Emperor. He's
but
dead
his
right now.
soul is still alive.
He's in the Force.
In the Force. And what the Empire is trying to do is make like a new vessel, like a new body.
They're trying to get him back.
That he can go into. And that's why at the end of episode 9 it would be, right?
Yep.
That one's on like a weird life support system because it's like a fucky clone.
And that's the closest thing they could get.
Yeah.
Very original on your guys' storyline.
Yeah, well.
Cloning seems to be a very progressive, very, the hell I say, booming business in the Galactic Empire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I liked it, man. I just hope Yoda, I've been talking shit about Grogu turning Sith. I hope he does not.
No, if anything, he's just getting stronger.
Yeah, he's definitely fucking some days up. Coming out tomorrow. We'll see how it turns out. Whee!
Oh, yeah, today is Thursday.
It is. Is there anything you want to add, Kyle?
I said I love you.
I love you, bro. I love you.
This has been fun.
Figure out this one here, huh? There we go.
Shit. What are we finally on? Sorry, oops.
I think this is 99 right now.
99. No, this is 90. This is episode 90.
Oh, 90.
What are we on now? Fucking Pandora or some shit?
Oh, boy.
Damn.
We're on Pandorski now, people. I see
Handy.
yes.
Handy candy.
Woo! Finally. So tune in or put us on your favorite list, man. See, you want to listen to Bunktastic. You know, the same cliche bullshit. Like and review us on Apple Podcast.
Word. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you.
Thank you, Jared. Have a good night, y'all.
Love you.